Eric Horn here with Brett Dawson. Final score tonight, Thunder break their 4-game losing streak with a 105-103 win over the Houston Rockets. And, for 3 quarters, it didn't look like the Thunder was going to really play any defense tonight. But you know what? That's why they play 4, right?
Absolutely, and it did not look that way. Houston made 13 of its first 26 threes, then missed 13 in a row and made a meaningless one from Eric Gordon late after Russell Westbrook had pretty much sealed this game with one of, I got to think, the best dunks of his career, which is saying something. Spectacular one-handed, left-handed dunk on Clint Capella at the end of the game.
Don't know if it was necessarily necessary.
Maybe not super smart. He was asked, hey, did you think maybe they might foul you there with a couple seconds left? They might want to stop the clock. He could have pulled it out, dribbled it out. He said he thought about it. That's the risk you take, he said, or at least that's the risk that he takes. But the Thunder get a win that they really needed. Westbrook said after the game, that's a big win. And you don't think of big wins this early in the NBA season, but if you'd lost 5 straight, if you'd lost in that way with your defense playing as poorly as it did in that first half, lost at home again, which would have been the 3rd straight loss at home, that would have been tough to stomach.
Yeah, and a night that a couple of Thunder players really bounced back. I mean, Westbrook was his usual self, but Victor Oladipo had a big night for probably his best night in a Thunder jersey. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He really got cooking early and allowed for some of the Thunder players to kind of get going in that second half. Steven Adams and Andre Robertson missed a lot of bunnies at the rim.
They did.
But they made up for it with their defense, particularly Robertson on James Harden.
Really a great job defensively on Harden. Not only and I know James Harden is going to say he missed shots. He didn't shoot a ton. It wasn't a high-volume shooting game for James Harden. But to keep him out of the paint as well as he did and to not foul and not put him on the line a lot for Harden, that was a big deal for Robertson. I thought this was, it's hard to pinpoint and say, like, Robertson, this was his best defensive game. He's good a lot of the time. But given the challenge, this was as well. I don't think he's played a better game than this year.
Yeah, clearly had James Harden frustrated at times. I mean, there was a steal/block at the end of the game where James Harden thought that he had gotten fouled on the play, and then Robertson caught the go-ahead dunk, alley-oop dunk from Russell Westbrook, and Harden was hot. He kind of took a swipe at Robertson. Patrick Beverley, who wasn't even active tonight, he tried to instigate a little bit. I'm sure that really was an endearing moment to the Thunder fans once again. But the Thunder breaks this streak. They're now at 7-5.
7-5.
7-5, heading into a winnable game on Friday against Brooklyn at home. Here's some post-game commentary from Billy Donovan, Russell Westbrook, and many more.
Coach, besides just the effort, can you highlight a little bit more specifically what you saw, especially in those last 6.5 minutes defensively?
Well, we did a really good job. I give Andre a lot of credit. I know Harden didn't take necessarily a lot of shots, but I thought Andre did a terrific job defensively on him. More importantly, and most importantly, he didn't foul him a lot, and we didn't put him to the free throw line a lot for him. And offensively, I thought we took what their defense was giving us. I thought we generated good shots. We dug ourselves a hole. We kept battling and fighting back. That's always a great feeling I have on the bench, is that I know our guys are going to battle and fight and compete. So there was a lot of guys that contributed. I thought Russell played exceptionally well all the way through. We got, I thought, a great first half from Steven. Different guys, I thought, in the second unit, in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, played good basketball. So I think there was a lot of contributions by many guys.
The way that you guys defended down the stretch, did you notice things that can be sustainable moving forward?
100%. Just play harder. When you play harder than the other team, that can be sustainable. Making sure tough shots, make it tough for them guys to get shots. I think Dre's been doing an amazing job, especially defensively all year long. It's not getting credit for it. I think he comes out and competes and guards the best players every night and do a great job of it.
Russell, how important is it for Victor to get started the way he did tonight for you guys offensively?
It's just important for him to play aggressive and listen, make shots. As long as he come out and play aggressive and play with good pace like he did tonight, everything can flow for him. Tonight he made some big shots, especially for us when we needed him, and he played well.
Russell, last few games you've been taking fewer threes and a lot more shots around the rim. Is there anything to that other than just what the defense is giving you?
Just stay attack mode. Just learn it, man. You watch games and you learn from your mistakes. And I'm honest with myself, and I'm honest about my game and what I'm able to do at a high level. And getting to the basket is something I do well, and that's what I try to do.
When you took off on that dunk, Capella's a 6'10", he's a shot blocker. Did you even realize that's what was the matter to you?
No, I don't. It don't matter, man. game on the line. Either you get blocked or you make a dunk. It's one or the other. So, fortunately, they went in and closed the game for us.
Did you think about the fact that you guys were up 3 with 7 seconds left and they were going to foul?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
That's why you got to make it.
Yeah.
That's the risk you take. At least that's the risk I take. But I definitely thought about it, and gladly we finished the game.
With you guys having lost 4 in a row, you're down 10 in the fourth quarter. You guys really seem to play with a ton of energy to finish. You held them to 13 points in the fourth quarter. How big is it's early in the season, but pushing you forward?
That's a big win, especially getting stops on demand. I think longer the season go, you got to be able to get stops on demand, especially on the road and even at home. Whenever you need stops, you got to be able to do it. And tonight we did a good job of it.
So many young guys on this team. Is that good for them to see that in action down the stretch?
Definitely a great thing for them to be able to see the intensity you need to play with to win games at a high level.
You guys did a good job on James, not letting him have a big night.
Yeah, like I said, Dre did an amazing job like he's been doing all season. Make him shoot tough shots. James is a tough player, obviously, and did a great job of making him shoot over his length. He needs to get credit for what he's been doing defensively all year.
James, what did you think of the way they were able to defend you with Andre Robertson tonight? On the shots?
Were you getting more swarming to you when you were in the paint with the bigs coming over more than some of the other games you've had?
No, I still wasn't able to make passes. A couple passes, we missed. But, normal game just to make shots, especially down the stretch when we needed to, and that was it.
A lot of contact rate. How that's going to happen as your thoughts on the contact rate in the game?
No comment on that. James, what was your all's argument when Andre went up for the alley-oop dunk, and it seemed like Patrick came off the bench and he was upset? What was the situation there? I'm not sure.
Felt like this one, we always talk about him getting away from you.
Oh,
sorry, again.
No, it was a play before where I tried to step back and he hit my wrist, and Patrick was mad because they didn't call a foul on a shot attempt. So they come down, they get a back door, and that's what that was.
Besides that last three-pointer, they went scoreless for the last 6.5 minutes of the game. What did you notice about the defense on your end?
Well, I think we just got better at it. We made pretty good reads from our end. Obviously, like switches and stuff like that, exiting out at each other's back and whatnot, making them take difficult shots and contested ones. Early in the game, they were just wide open, whatever they want. I feel like we got the ball under control a lot better, which obviously allowed us to close out better and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What did you see from Victor tonight? He made so many big plays for you as a team.
He made shots, which is good. Did really good on the defensive end, actually. Just obviously sticking to our strategies and whatnot. But yeah, on that, made some shots tonight, which is good.
Do you think Russ wanted to prove that he's ambidextrous? That lefty dunk?
He's amphibious.
Yeah, that's right.
It's amphibious, man. It's amphibious. He can use right in there. No, that was amazing.
It's amphibious. What do you think of something like that? I mean, you're a post player. I mean, you're a big man, and you see a guard go in there and throw it down like that against a big. What do you think when you see something like that?
Just happy it's not me. Pretty much. That's pretty much like the only thing is he's on my team. So yeah, that was crazy. Honestly, he did a good job, fella. It's been nice for a bit of defense, honestly. He literally couldn't do nothing. He ran out the verticality, avoided the foul. And obviously he's just athletic, just a really athletic dude. And he just caught him. So it happened.
You ever been dunked on like that?
Next question. Focus on the positives.
Steve, you guys missed some pretty easy shots tonight around the rim.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Well, you tell me about it. How is your hand affecting that, if any?
No, it's not. No. That ain't the hand. It's just more just like, just have to make it, you know what I mean? Like, practicing all that stuff, but in the game, it just gotta go. And I missed like that first one. I was like, didn't care about that. I leave dunk that one just like, I need to actually get a hold of the ball before I kind of just try and throw it in, you know. But either way, it's no excuse. I should have made both of them. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
Is it an adjustment with the wrap just because you have an extra thing there? Like, does it take time?
No. You shouldn't use it though. You know what I mean? There's like a thing. You should. I've played enough games with it, with the wrap, for me to like be used to it. So. either way, it's just that I sucked, pretty much. That's both the bottom line. This guy's, I was real. And